Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Kingdoms, Osiris Invitational, the best Rise of Kingdom event. Why is that? Why is Osiris Invitational the best Rise of Kingdom event? We're gonna talk in this video, so stay tuned. Starting with the first thing, we're gonna go through the rules, right? Because we all have the Osiris Invitational, we all pretty much know what it is about. It is about the top alliances that were in the realm of Horus and realm of Anubis fighting to actually prove which is the strongest. So we can actually find out which alliance has the strongest team in Ark of Osiris. Now, Osiris Invitational actually comes with a couple of rules. And going into the rules, I'm just gonna highlight some of the most important rules. Going into the buffs. Within the Invitational, technology and alliance technology buffs will not take effect. Instead, all governors will receive the same set of buffs. All other buffs, including those from kingdom titles, occupation of holy sites, and so on, will not take effect either. And it also tells you the troops, meaning that in Osiris Invitational, each and every player, they have the same thing. Everyone has the same amount of troops, everyone has the same commanders, all maxed 6 stars, and we're gonna get to that part as well, where I'm gonna actually show you which commanders you will actually have in the Osiris Invitational. So we're gonna go through that part as well. It says over here, governors will be unable to use their own troops during the Invitational. The system will provide each governor with 2 million tier 5 units of each troops type, meaning that you have 8 million T5s. I mean, that's more troops than probably I ever had. And from their respective civilization, as well as 500,000 tier 1 caps. Pretty much respect the civilization. That kind of makes the only difference of players in the Osiris Invitational. Meaning that if you're Ottoman, you're gonna have the special Janissary. If you are, let's say, with Germany, you have the Teutonic Knights and so on. So that's the only thing that will actually make a difference in the Osiris Invitational, depending on the civilization you have. The troops can only be viewed and used within the Invitational and will be only last until the end of the tournament. Governors can heal provided troops the same way as regular troops, meaning that you can use your actually healing speed ups if you want and heal those troops, but you have 8 million T5s. Why do you actually need to heal? That would be really bad if you actually still need to heal in Osiris Invitational, having all these troops and going through all the commanders, which I'm gonna show them as well. Alright, so here it is, the first set of commanders that you actually have in the Osiris Invitational. You're noticing on the top, on top of Julius Caesar, that it says Osiris Invitational exclusive, meaning that all these commanders that you see, they are actually provided by the system. So each and every player, they have all these commanders level 60, max skills. I mean, isn't it this everyone's dream? To actually have an equal gameplay in Ark of Osiris versus everyone having the same thing that everyone else, meaning that will bring out the skill, the strategy of each and every player to actually show their talent in the Osiris Invitational. So I would say that this is one of the best events that is in the Rise of Kingdoms right now. It is only available for a couple of players or a couple of teams. That is very true. But this is something that I hope that in the future will be released to all the players, at least the practice mode. Even if we don't actually have this, but practice mode, who wouldn't mind? I mean, you're 10 million power player, you go into the Osiris Invitational and you have 8 million T5, you have all the commanders maxed and everything else. So I'm gonna go further and show some more picture, and there you go, you have Wuzitian, you have Charlemagne, commanders that you'll probably never even think about to max or even max them. I mean, this is a dream coming true for any free-to-play player or any player into the game for that matter. There is commanders in there that I'm probably never gonna max kill them. And going further, again, you have all the commander. You have Ichida Mitsunari, you have Sianderk in there. I mean, this is really awesome. This is really awesome, and everyone would actually want a piece of this. Why not make this an event probably separate than the Osiris League? Leave Osiris League as it is Osiris League and make Osiris Invitational a separate event from the other event. So that would actually be really awesome if things like this would actually happen in the future. But I just want to give you all a sneak peek, if you want to call it like that, to actually understand and actually see what is going on in the Osiris Invitational. That's why I went through the rules to actually see that everyone has literally the same amount of buffs, everyone have literally the same thing, everyone has the same commander, same amount of troops, everything. There's literally no difference between the players. It's just the skill who will actually have the best strategy. That will actually bring the winner. And here it is, the last set of commanders, and I think I still have one more picture with the commanders. So you even have Guan Yu, you have Leonidas, you have Artemisia, Ramses, commanders that are probably not even available in some of the kingdoms, but you can actually use them. And this is the part which I wanted to bring, because even if, let's say, you're not properly participating in Osiris Invitational, you just want to play some practice games, right? You are able to test some of the commanders. You are able to test something that there is nowhere else available into the game to test. You can actually tell for yourself which commanders you want to invest, because content creators like me, we do videos, we do talk about the commanders, we do show guides, we do show battle actions with the commanders, we show reports, but that's one thing. And it is another thing when you experience it yourself, testing that commander and actually playing with those commanders that you're probably very highly interested in. So that can actually give you the best insight about what is going to be your next investments in commanders. So Osiris Invitational is something really great, a really awesome start event into the game. Right now, like I mentioned, is just for a couple of the top tier teams, but I do believe that this needs to go lower for even more players and be accessible for even more players, because this is literally amazing. This is one of the most probably amazing events ever. So I'm going further down, and you even have the blue commanders, you have City Keeper level 60. I mean, come on, you have all the epics, you have everything. So this is Osiris Invitational exclusive, one of the best Rise of Kingdom events. Free to play dream event to have all the legendary maxed and tier 5 as much as you can spare. I mean, what more can you ask from an event? And after the gameplay, we can go to the special rules, and it says over here, aside from the rules specified under the gameplay tab, tournament rules will be the same as a normal Ark of Osiris match. So pretty much 1 hour game, you have the same buildings, you have the same thing. Alliances can conduct practice matches from the main screen of the Invitational during the Monday to Friday period before each round to familiarize themselves with the system provided commanders and troops. So again, this is something pretty amazing, and I do hope they kinda add it in between, or probably, I'm not sure if they could actually make it in the same time to go side by side Osiris Invitational with Osiris League. I think it might just be a lot to go side by side, but they could do it in between, allowing free-to-play players to actually express their skills and talents. Because right now, on the Osiris League, we all know that at some point, the pay-to-win players, or the players that actually charge their accounts a lot and just buy a lot of stuff, they just have a very high advantages over the other players or over the other teams. So this is well known already, but on the Osiris Invitational, there is where they can actually allow the free-to-play, the smaller teams that actually have invested dedicated time into it, to excel and actually prove themselves very worthy. And in the end, they could make another event, which could be actually the third, to show who is the best between the Osiris League and Osiris League Invitational. Now how about that? Then you can have free-to-play players on the Osiris League Invitational, which probably got rank 1 or the top 4 alliances, and you have the top 4 alliances from the Osiris League. And they'll make probably an event similar to the Osiris League Invitational, where everyone will have the same thing, and then skill and strategy of the players will actually talk. This is something that they are doing right now with the Osiris Invitational, but they are not allowing all the players to have a chance. I mean, they could definitely say that everyone has a chance on the Osiris League, but we all know that not everyone has a chance because some of the teams, they just spend way too much into the game. So I do hope you're actually gonna find this video very, very interesting, and personally I'm super hyped about this, and I do hope they actually escalate it a little bit. I just want to give you guys a sneak peek because I'm pretty sure probably 90% of you didn't even go through the rules or try to read anything of, you know, just actually try to get all this information I'm trying to put in this video. So this is why I wanted to actually do a video, and I got those screenshots from John Wick, from OV, well-known alliance. OV and also John Wick is well-known. And I actually got those screenshots from him. I actually asked him, I said, can I actually see how does it look, Osiris Invitational? And it just hyped me a lot, to be honest. Actually seeing all the commanders being maxed, it was literally insane. So I actually wanted to do a video regarding that because I believe that everyone, everyone would actually love this, to play Osiris with all the max legendaries. You can reset the talents as many times as you want. It's free, so you can choose whichever talents you want. Equipment doesn't work, exactly as I show in the picture. Equipment doesn't work, but you have all the legendaries, and you have 8 million T5 troops with 500,000 tier 1. What more do you want? So I really hope you guys enjoy this, and I really hope that this will become a thing in the future, available for all players, because this is phenomenal, fantastic, awesome, and all the good things in one. This is your boy Ronnie signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one. Stay safe out there.